Guys, welcome back to another episode of GarbearFitnessTV here on YouTube or wherever the video ends up at. But again, the focus right now is YouTube. It has been a crazy couple weeks, honestly, lately. And, just again, work and just so many different things flourishing and just changing. And again, the holidays are obviously right around the corner. We've got Christmas next week. We've got New Year's as well coming up too. So everything since Thanksgiving has just been super crazy, but we're here to shine, guys. We're here to thrive and, just kind of continue moving forward with our life, our lifestyles, our health, our diet, our gym days, and continuing working on being better people. So some updates with Garbear Fitness. Some of you guys might have noticed if you've gone to the website, there's some technical difficulties that are right now being worked out. So some things might not be working, or you might get some error pop-ups on your page. But that is going to be taken care of within the next week. There's just a lot of back-end maintenance and things that are kind of getting worked out right now that need to get resolved so that the platform can continue moving forward. The next thing is going to be newsletters. So something that I've actually wanted to implement for a very, very long time. And some people who actually were helping guide my brand towards the direction it was going a while ago recommended doing newsletters. And it was something that I had thought about for some time, but it wasn't something that I was super focused on moving on with. And I think that now is just a phenomenal time to just get newsletters out to people in emails versus just simply kind of putting stuff up on the Instagram, which again, I'll always put up notes or kind of fit tips or things in the blog section. But I just feel like the newsletter is just so much more personal, going directly to your emails. And that way you don't have to go to the website or go to Instagram. It's just information coming to you about the brand or fitness updates or changes in diet or just changes in science in the industry. Again, like how that affects coaching with personal training with the brand Garbear Fitness or anything along those lines in that realm. But again, I just wanted to be able to give more information about whether there's discounts coming up or, promos or networking events and stuff like that. Because that's something that also I'd like to move forward with the brand too, is continue to get out here and get into more networking events and just expand and grow in general. I've had a few people reach out to me over the past, I'd say more consistently over the past 6 months than not, about sponsorships. And sponsorships are something that I have wanted to do for the past couple of years that have been something at the back of my mind and a big focus. And there were a few athletes at a point in time I was looking at, but it just wasn't a position for my brand to do that yet. Despite my brand being a couple of years old, and well, it's more than a couple of years old now, but we're still in a phase of just growing this baby into just being such a more larger platform. I would say in the next 1 to 2 years, it is something that I'm truly looking at sitting down and actually moving forward with. There's a few things that again I want to get structured and finalized first before I do something like that, but I am so interested in doing that. And just kind of at this point right now to just have people, and again, guys, let me go back. So if I were looking for sponsorships right now, ideally what I would be looking for in athletes is not just, again, healthy social media pages, things that are obviously geared more towards the fitness world and diet and lifestyle and mindset and stuff along those lines. But again, it's making sure that the athletes have the same understandings and ideologies that the brand have moving forward. And those are things that I'm going to be very particular about when I bring athletes on. So it's never just going to be like hey, here's a check and, a couple posts and stuff. Like, no, there's things that I'm looking for that certain individuals are going to have that some might not be a fit for my brand, but they might be a fit for another brand. And that's something that is going to be a very, very big focus for me in terms of the belief system behind, again, like what you're looking to do and why and how you got into fitness and explaining your journey and how you're going about working with other people and building the brand up and exposing these things out in terms of brand growth and things like that. So it's something that, again, I want to sit down and maybe work on like an idea list of what I would like in a contract and what I would look for in athletes. But there are going to be very specific things that I'm looking for. But I'm super, super excited to start eventually in the next 1 or 2 years, hopefully working with athletes to just continue growing the brand in just so many different sports and genres of movement and just continuous health in general. So that's something I'm really looking forward to. As of right now, in terms of new branding products, in terms of clothes, hats, things like that, I don't have anything lined up for 2025 yet, but That doesn't mean that there isn't anything going to be set up for 2025. Again, guys, getting the rest of these technical difficulties and things that I'm working on, like, again, primarily right now is getting some things finished up on the back end with the website, and the newsletters right now are my number one thing, because ideally for the newsletters, I would like something to come once every week or every other week to start, and kind of just get into a weekly system from there if it's not already. But ideally, I would like something at least once a week. So right now, moving into different types of products and things like that are not a big focus for me right now. But do I have a list of products that I would like to release? Of course I do. I always see things in public, whether it's, you know, sports bras or leggings or sweatpants or tank tops or shorts or shoes or bags or anything like that. And I always am curious about, like, what is the next quality material that would be not just comfortable for someone to wear in different climates, but what is also functional and also affordable. Because again, the cost of materials can be very, very expensive, and it can be very expensive during the material trial process. And again, like, you know, when you're ordering something and it doesn't come out, the print might not come out well, or the standard that I would have wanted it at, or the embroidery, like the letters are messed up or they're not aligned, or the material's too thin, and people are going to have to go up 1 or 2 sizes. Like, those are things that I don't like to deal with, because I've had those products before. And they were either something that I didn't keep on the platform very long, like the website, or they were something that I ended up not moving forward with at all, and they kind of just went to the trash. So, you know, again, guys, those are a lot of things that I'm really looking forward to moving with. And it's just really exciting to talk about these things and just let you guys know and kind of give little hints and treats about what I want to do with the brand and where I want things to go. And again, just kind of focusing on building a community where people can continue to interact through the website, and getting a proper chat board system set up. And, you know, I really want to make sure that I have a community for you guys to build with each other. I don't want you guys to feel like it is just building with me. And that's exactly why I ended up naming the brand Garbear Fitness instead of Garrett Watson Fitness, because I didn't want you guys to feel like you're connecting with me. I wanted you guys to feel like you're connecting with each other through a brand. So I'm super, super excited for 2025. And, you know, again, for me, guys, right now, like, I'm just, again, focusing on my health, focusing on building muscle, and enjoying my personal life. You know, it's just been a super crazy year. I know a lot of us have been going through all kinds of stresses. We've had all kinds of different trials and tribulations that we've had to work through. And it's just kind of crazy that we're at the end of the year already. So I've slowed down a lot. Like, my gym days right now, I'd probably say I'm hitting the gym like 2 or 3 days a week, and I'm almost in a cruise phase. Normally when it comes to, like, and I probably talked about this in my videos a long time ago, but normally when it comes to like Thanksgiving and later, like Thanksgiving the rest of the year, I'm almost in a phase where I would now call it a reflection and appreciation phase, where I'm just really reflecting and appreciating how much I've accomplished this year, and the hard moments that I've been able to get through, and where I'm standing at now. And I don't really want to put my foot on the throttle right now, you know, like, oh, well, what are we going to do next year? Let's get ready for next year. Like, no, like, I'm legitimately going to cruise out the rest of this year, enjoy myself, enjoy my time, take my time with myself, appreciate where I'm at too. And that's another big thing for myself, is just, again, working on appreciation, and, you know, make sure that I set some time aside every single day, even if it's a couple hours a day or the whole day, but set it aside for myself. So that's Garbear Fitness, guys. Check it out. Stay shredded. I will try to get a video up for the new year, which will be next week. If I have any other updates I'd like to throw your way, or just even some other speculative ideas. If you guys do have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them in the box below, or just shoot me a DM on my personal Instagram at Watson Alexander, or the Instagram or Facebook page GarbearFitness. Fitness. I'm checking out, guys. Stay shredded. I will see you on the other side.